Hey, how are you? Adjusting my screen here. I think this might be one of my last few screencasts for you. It's kind of crazy. I hope you had a great weekend and you only have 3 days this week. That's really awesome. So I want to go through what you need to do yet this week and then kind of a little overview of next week. Um, Basically today I'm going to go through just a couple of things and then you have work time on Wednesday, Thursday. Um, Friday you have off, and then Tuesday is when your project is due. Um, and then we'll start scheduling presentations. So I'd like to do them in small groups so you can get some feedback from other people, but I haven't quite sorted that out. So just tuck that away. We might be doing that, that organized. So I want to tell you about Stukent. It actually is originally designed to be a part of this class, and I think I mentioned it before. And then also we're going to use it hopefully in social media marketing class if that passes in a couple of years. Um, but it's a really, really cool simulation. So this was going to be my intro in your lesson plan, but I decided to put on the slide. It's not 6 by 6. Don't call me out on it. There's a little video. It's actually an introduction for teachers. But if you want to take a peek at it, it's like 2 minutes. Look at what Stukent is. And if you're interested in playing around with it, it's just a really cool simulation. It's actually what social media marketing people do. And the data from it is from an actual company, like a backpack company. And I can set you up with it in a classroom. I'm using it for my business strategies right now. It's really fun. Okay, so watch that video and let me know if you want to do that. Just send me an email. This is super random, and I just put it in here because I thought it was so cool, and I don't have any other place to put it. So I signed up for something. I don't know if this is Stukent. I think it is. And if I shared it on all of these channels, then I would get my name in a drawing to win a prize, like $1,000, $20,000 Amazon gift card or something. Not $1,000 Amazon gift card. And these are like the levels of if I shared it, these are the numbers of entries I would get. So when you watch the slideshow, you'll be able to see it better. I know it's zoomed out, so I can look at my speaker notes. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. You might want to include that. Okay, so this is a press release. So this is like not critical to you being a marketer unless you are like the only marketer and you need to spread things publicly. So it's something that all marketers probably do at some point, and some people might not even know that it exists. So, press release is basically an announcement that's sent out to media outlets to try to tell them about what you're doing. So, it could be an introduction to your business, it could be an introduction to a promotion that you have going, a new product, a new service that you have. And it's like a formal way to say, hey, this is what we're doing. The brewers use press releases and press kits. You can look at those on your own time to try to give the media information about like what their bobblehead is going to be or what their giveaway is going to be, or like any new announcement comes out in the form of a press release. So here's a quick video on what a press release is. Um, and I'm just going to show you an example of one and then what you need in a press release. So the essential elements of a press release, you do a release statement. I'll show you that. Obviously, you need contact information for your company. And for this, for yours, just make it up. I don't need to have your cell phone number on there. If I reuse your project as an example, it's better to not have your cell phone number on there. A headline, a date, a lead paragraph, and then some text after that. It's usually a little bit better if it's shorter because people just don't read as much as they used to, but a longer press release is fine. If you go to more than one page, you're going to want to use the word more at the bottom of the first page between two dashes. Center it to let everybody know that there's more. So it's kind of formal. It's kind of weird. And then you're going to use 3 number symbols or what you call hashtags immediately following the last paragraph to indicate it's the end of the press release. So here's an example of a press release, and you can actually look up other examples. It's best to do it on letterhead. You don't have letterhead yet, so just use your logo at the top if you want to. This is the contact information for the school district. So our old social media director did this. This is a release statement for immediate release. They're always the same. This is a headline of what it is and like an attention getter. So if you don't get time or you aren't interested in reading the whole thing, at least you'll know what it's about. Then this first paragraph is the most important. It's usually what people read first and then decide if they want to carry the story, if it's a television station or newspaper. You always put the location, so you can just keep Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, unless you know your company is based somewhere else. And then an introductory paragraph that's super interesting about what's going on. This is an introduction to when Mr. Flagner came to our school. some quotes are always good. So right now we're doing some quotes for Grilling to Give to send out in a press release with our media people, and then more information on it. And you can see at the bottom there's 3 hashtags to indicate that it's done. Okay, so there's your introduction to press release. You can also Google some examples of them just to give you an idea. So you'll have a press release to introduce either your new product or your company, whatever you've chosen to do for yours. Oh, P.S. I looked at all of your docs this weekend. If you didn't include your doc or I couldn't open it because it wasn't linked, then you got a 0. So make sure that you email me if you have relinked it in there so I can take a look at it to make sure you're on track. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and it's always fun to talk about marketing. I'll see you later.